afternoon, everyone. As we know, it's Sunday today, and it's been really sunny. So I've been doing garden stuff, and I've got my radios out in the garden. So I thought I'd get one of my dad's old radios out. So this is we think it's 1936, could be 1937. This is an old Michael radio that was built in the UK in the 1960s. There is information about the McMichael company online if you want to search up more information about them. But yeah, she's still working. And she's tuned to Radio Caroline North at the moment on 1368 AM. They borrowed the transmitters again from Manx Radio for their monthly broadcast. So in Lancaster we're getting it quite well. Sometimes getting interfered if someone turns something on in the house, that gets interference. It's really prone to interference, this old set, unfortunately, so I've been using this as well. Which I've been getting it really well with, and I've got my usual Tescan, so we'll have a
And I'm Grant Benson. I gave it all up for Radio White. That's never great to give up, to be honest with you. For Radio Caroline, which means I could play great music like this one. Play this one for a friend of ours, Stuart, as well.
We'll have a quick look around. As you'll see on medium wave, we'll go around medium wave. As you'll see, it'll pick up a lot of interference, but let's see what we can pick up on it, and then we'll go around shortwave. And I'll use this as a reference to see what we can get on here, because obviously this has got its digital readout and then I can find it on there. So let's have a look up. So we're starting at the top of medium wave, 1368, and we'll go down to the bottom, which is ends at 531, does it end at? I should know this. See, it's lots of interference.
Okay, enough razzmatazz, but it's not every day a new scratch card.
That'll be Talk Sport. No, Talk Sport at the moment. I think they've got about 18 transmitters left nationally, and they're starting to turn some of their transmitters off now. I think they've got permission to turn 8 of them off, and they're the smaller fill-in ones, so not like the big ones they've got at Droitwich and things like that. And there's one in Yorkshire somewhere as well, isn't there? So I think the one that we're getting ones from like Yorkshire way, and I think the other one is a mix of Droitwich and the one in Ireland, which is Lisconevy, which is due to be turned off. So that's 1089. And I don't think that one's going. Yeah, we'll find it again. We should do. I can't get it very well on this set. I can get it well on this one, but there's one there. And I think that's a signal from Ireland. The only reason I know that is when they turned off Absolute Radio, the Irish one was the last one to go, and I was still getting the switch off message when everyone else in the UK had disappeared for us. So yeah, I think that'll go.
Winning goal at the moment, or certainly the goal that put Chelsea in.
Radio 5 live on 909. And that's BBC Radio Cumbria, which is still there because they haven't nailed the DAB in Cumbria yet. So that's from Barrow Furnace. There is a radio station from Ireland called Radio North, it's right next to it, and I could just about get it, but because that's so powerful, it's getting rid of it. See all that interference. If I went through midwave on this one, you wouldn't get all that interference. mainly because it's new technology. It's not as much prone to it. It's also running out off a battery, so you're not getting any interference from the mains as well.
Yeah, it's really hard to see from where we're sitting whether it is off his hand.
That's 5 live on 963. And that one again, it's from Baron Furnace again, like the 837 one. We did a day in Baron Furnace and we got both Radio Cumbria and Radio 5 Live blasted. And that's still there as well because they just, Cumbria's still got DAB gaps. So that's about as much as I can get on the old lady. We'll have a quick flick onto long wave, see how we're getting a Radio 4198 long wave, because that's the only thing we'll get now.
Only the branches broke, luckily. Of course, nobody breathed a word of anything.
If you look at this,
Oh no, they let you.
look at this dial. It was made in 1936, and it's actually got the big words Droitwich, which is still the side that this transmitter is coming from.
Thing is, when you jump him, his mind's distracted, and he's a dream.
I bet.
But you had a good first house.
That transmitter covers all of the UK, 198 long wave, and it's got a lot of history. It's been there a very, very long time, but it's due to be turned off at the end of June. Sadly
I
missed.
think he's here for keeps. I do, my dear, I really.
Heaven knows how many people are listening to it now. The joke with radio people is 5 kilowatts a listener, because it's supposed to be 500,000 watts in the day. I don't know if it still is, but that's what it would have been at one point. I think it's probably a bit lower now. But yeah, that's about to go in June. So we'll go on shortwave now, see what the old lady's getting. We'll start down to 49.48. Volume's turned right up on this, so it's not as sensitive as the other sets I've got. I think that's Radio Europe. Let's see. As you see, this set gets it a lot better. And yes, that's Radio Europe. Let's see who else is on. That's Shortwave Gold. It's getting Shortwave Gold as well. See, if I had this set inside, it probably wouldn't get all this, because it'd be interfered with by modern technology, as we said. So this is why I take it outside. Let's see. See what else is on. There you go. That's Jack, Weekend Music Radio. Let's see if we can find Jack. Are you there, Jack?
to you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another transmission from Weekend Music Radio, WMR. This is WMR signing off.
Well, also you're going to have some...
Yeah, that's Weekend Music Radio. Every weekend it's on a rolling 2-hour loop on 6325. A good one to try if you've just started listening to Shortwave Radio.
I'm Jack.
Now, if I left this outside for the next 2 hours, as the signals get stronger, this would probably... The signals that we're getting now on this are quite weak. They would get louder and louder. But it's going to get colder and colder outside, so we're not going to do that. Let's see if we can find something strong for the old girl to listen to. Now that is, we're now on 41 metre band, and that's radio pipe sender. We get it really well here. Let's see if we can get. Right.
Le rapport.
There it is. Obviously we've had Radio China and different things from Asia coming through on 41 metre band, but there's Radio Pipe Sender. Some great music coming from there. I'll probably later on continue listening to Radio Caroline because it only broadcasts once a month, but I've been listening to this quite a lot. Nine 800 there, I think that's Radio Delta. We'll keep listening to see if that's Radio Delta. And I've been listening to him quite a lot. Nice chap, he always responds as well to my videos. That's on a 31 metre band. Let's see if we can get it on this. Let's see if we can get it on the old lady. See, those sounds you're listening to are actually radio amateurs, which is like to explain it to someone that doesn't know what radio amateurs is. It's like oh no, that's actually a weather state. That's a VolveNet. That's I think that's contacting aircraft to tell them what the weather's like where they're landing. And they play on where AM radio uses the whole band, they use a lower side band, or they don't use all the bands. The band, they use the lower part of it or the upper part of it. So because this is looking at the whole band, it's coming out muffled. If I was going to look at it in this and put it in lower sideband mode, it'll come up as proper speak. We'll have to do that one day. So what was doing? Oh, we're after. We're after Radio Delta, aren't we?
Team 1.
Yeah, another good signal. Look at that. And that's Radio Delta. It seems to be actually coping on shortwave better interference wise than it is on medium waves, as you can see. We'll go to the higher bands. I'm not an expert on higher bands, so we'll just see if we can get a few things while we're here. And then I might go back to Radio Delta.
Hello and welcome to the panel discussion World Today. I'm Ding Hen in Beijing. Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi has highlighted China's role as a source of stability in a turbulent world.
That'll be Radio China, Radio Bit from Beijing.
More than 20 questions on a yarım kalacaktı ki imdatlarına ağustos
So I'm right at the higher end of shortwave now. So we always usually go around the Euroband, and they call it Euroband because it kind of skips the kind of generally the size of Europe. Where if you go to the higher band, you actually go up into the ionosphere, disappear and land at the other side of the world. So these little things we're getting now are hundreds of miles away. When we were talking about radio amateurs, this is like a long distance CV. There's one that we can't hear because we're not on lower sideband. If I did that on that radio and went on lower sideband or upper sideband, depends on what he's broadcasting, that would come out as normal talk. Having a quick flick around, see if there's anything out of the unusual. We mentioned this on a few of the channels. That's that radio Mi Amigo that we never get really well here, but I've changed my area on getting it better today. Just it's really frustrating. I never get it that well here. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you. Just a quick video this Sunday. I'll leave you with a bit of Radio Europe on 6130. It's just an illusion, everyone, guys. Just an illusion.